know how to act, somebody who's good in the field of acting. So employees fake crying after getting caught scamming employers out of $3,000. You're talking about 3,000, not 2,000, not one, 3,000. So she went big, go home. Hey, if you got it, hey, you already did it. You feel me? We're trying to get 2K before my B-Day, June 20th. Sub up to the channel if you're new. I'm a Gemini. It's a couple days away. Help a brother out. Give him a present. That's up, buddy.
Talk to you. All right. I'm Deputy Frankie with the Sheriff's Office.
And I pay the money back, please. I can't go to jail. My grandma, everything I can't go to jail.
You got $3,100?
I can pay payments. I can do something.
That's not on my hands.
She said you got paid.
On January 8th, 2023, officers responded to a minor fraud scheme at a local Burlington coat factory, where an employee decided to steal from their employer.
So it's
Here's
a
how
factory?
it worked. The employee would work as a cashier during the day and, during breaks, select various clothing items. When back at the register, she would ring up the clothing as if making a legitimate purchase, but just before the amount was marked as paid, she would suspend the transaction, making it appear as though the items were paid for. She also recruited other employees to participate in this fraud.
She's so smart. She made the other employees say, "Damn, I can do that too." Like the way she was doing it was so good, the other people had to get on. You got to give her props for that. She put the whole team on. Didn't leave nobody out. Everybody got to eat. Go ahead then, shawty. I'm trying to eat too. But probably back to school shopping, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Back to school shopping to get like that. Who is he stopping, bro?
Good. So what's going on?
When officers arrived, the manager explained exactly how the fraud worked. The suspect decided to recruit almost everyone on the entire shift to steal various clothing items and make the transactions appear as if they were paid for.
The whole team got to
She
eat.
got away with this for almost 3 weeks. But what she didn't know was that loss prevention could see all suspended transactions, which made their scheme easy to uncover.
Now, she was always the cashier. Like, she was always giving them the stuff for free.
You can't blame them though. I mean, you can't blame her for them.
The other associates,
You can't blame her for them, bro.
picking her up. She's just the cashier, so she admitted to like $3,000, which is about what I came up with. So a minimum of $3,000 she allowed to leave the store by not properly ringing it. But I put it on here, like I kind of put, this is her, so she's responsible for, let's just say, $3 grand. The other one, from what I can see on the transactions, 16 of that is what this associate walked out with. And this one here is like a former associate she recently quit. That's just their names. I just had all the other associates' names.
But that person you have prison here today, she was involved.
God dang, you got your whole staff on that list. You finna have no staff. You finna be hiring on Indeed for like at least 3 weeks straight. Like, come on, brother. You firing the whole staff?
And all the transactions.
She was involved. She was the cashier.
So she was the cashier. So she was like letting the employee leave with all those stuff.
She would bring some of the stuff up, or look, so it looks, if anybody's looking, it looks like everything's getting rang, but then she, instead of cashing it out, they would hit suspend, so it just suspends the transaction. But she still gave them the stuff when they walked out. They never paid for it.
Like on this.
Finesse.
Every one of these are items taken, or
Yeah, none of that was paid for.
okay. That's what I just want to make sure.
Yes.
It's almost 3,100.
This is her.
Milk done
Yeah,
here.
it's not sworn to us. It's
No,
just-
I didn't know if you did.
Give me 1 second, right? Well, let me go and talk to her. At least let me make contact with her. What's going on?
Yeah, let's talk to this shawty, man. You want to steal 3,000 and put your whole staff on.
All right. I'm Deputy Frankie with the Sheriff's Office. Well, unfortunately, there's no choice. You're going today.
Can I pay the money back, please? I can't go to jail. Just off my grandma and everything. I can't go to jail.
Why you gonna bring your grandma
You
in
got
there?
$3,100?
I can pay payments. I can do something.
That's not on my hands. That's on them. But they want, as right now, they're prosecuting.
Can I please make payments? I can't go to jail.
They want their money now.
I just off my grandma this morning. I can't.
I know, that's awful. I mean,
Oh, she got the money for the funeral. No, you still in clothes, so I can't even give you that. You're not even stealing money. You're still in clothes, so I can't say you got the money for the funeral because $3,000 worth of clothes is crazy.
you know, like I said, I go into corporate.
Please, I can't go to jail. I really can't go to jail.
Well, you
I'm a
is.
single mom. I can make payments. I can do a payment plan. Please just talk to them.
When you was stealing my money, was it a payment plan?
And I did, just, I know it's tough, but I did, and they, you know, it's. I
Please,
made that decision.
can you call them back and talk to them and explain to them? I just can't go to jail for that.
I will call them back. But
What do you want to say? Oh, she can't go to jail?
I tell them to do that.
My son just made me
I can't.
eggs
I will-
and
I will-
bacon
I will
rolls.
call them,
Ooh.
talk to this guy.
He
see
gonna take
what
me
means.
to jail.
Well, first we're going to talk, and then we'll go from there.
First and just,
Bree, that sounds
but
good.
I will go step out and talk. But like I said, I did tell them all that ahead of time, you know.
I can make payment
And
plans.
based on, you know,
I can do anything.
You keep saying the same thing over and over.
I was wrong. Please don't take me to jail.
Okay.
Please.
We'll talk to this guy, all right?
Yeah, like you think you're just gonna steal
What's your name
31,000 with no problem?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to read you Miranda because we are going to talk. So just make sure you acknowledge everything that I say, all right? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions.
Why that girl making that face?
Any statement must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand? I just need a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to an attorney of your choice or a court-appointed attorney before you make any statement or any question. Do you understand? I can make no promise or induce you to make a statement. This must be in your own free will. Do you understand? Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand your rights so far? Okay. Do you want to speak to me what happened? Because we've got a lot of stuff here. So, would you like to talk to me about what's going on, or?
Hello?
I'm sorry?
I was wrong.
Okay, well, I mean, I know you've spontaneously uttered that a few times.
What
I'm getting
happened?
at is, okay, so we have all these transactions that were not rung up, okay? You with me so far? And some of these were for employees that work here, correct? Okay, so do you want to explain, like we have one that's on layaway, like what happened? What happened here?
But they got all the pictures of her stealing right there.
Did you ring it up and just let them walk out and not pay for the product? Is that what's happening? Okay. And he's gonna call corporate, so nothing's official yet, but we are gonna talk. 'Cause
Start thinking of your lie. Start thinking of your story. My bad. I think you're telling the truth.
So they've got you. They say about almost $3,100 in items so far.
But like I don't even know half of them people. I told them it might was a mistake for some of them, but they're saying that the receipt came out after they put their card there, and the receipt came out. I didn't know if I suspended or not. I just explained that to them. Some of them people I don't even know.
Oh, explain. I don't understand what you mean by suspend. That's what I don't understand. What does that mean?
The whole
So
thing.
like this one here has your name, right?
Yeah. How you don't know the whole thing? They ain't pay for the whole thing. How you don't know that? And you don't give them a receipt afterwards? You don't know that they didn't pay for that? Ma'am, I said think of a lie. You made up a...
So
Not a good
this
one.
was a transaction for 13 items on the 28th, right?
You didn't even give them a receipt.
So, and it says status suspended. What does that mean?
The transaction was suspended.
Okay, was that a declined card or?
Let me see what it was.
No, I do not believe her story. There's too many holes in it.
No, it just was. I just canceled the whole transaction.
Right,
The
so
whole
you
thing.
You suspended that transaction, right? So your end of the day count is not looking for that money because that transaction was suspended, correct? So we have a total of it's like $103. So did you allow the product to leave the store?
Yeah.
Okay, did you know that the transaction was suspended? Is that something you?
It's the one, no.
You should have had a
This
lawyer.
is
Lawyer up.
One person used the card. She put her card in, but the receipt still came out. He said I put suspended, so the receipt still came out. So he said I suspended it, and the items did leave the store.
Okay, so the transaction was suspended. You knew it was suspended. And
Not this one. It's another one that I knew was suspended.
okay, so regardless, how does it go in suspended? Is it because a payment wasn't accepted, or there was no payment, or is it something you have to do?
You can press F2. You can press your number on there and it's suspended.
Okay, so that's happened, and so you knew that this transaction was suspended for whatever reason, and you
Not
allowed the
on
product to
all of
leave?
them.
I'm sorry?
Not on all of them because the receipt will come out. If they put their phone right there, it won't tell me if you want to pay. It's just a receipt will come out.
Okay, but does it always have suspended? I mean, every one of these receipts has suspended on them.
Yeah, that's
What
crazy.
the system said.
That's too many
Okay,
receipts.
and I also
suspended.
have one here, I'm looking for it, that was a layaway, that they came back in the next day, that layaway was then canceled,
What you say, Dump?
And then-
Oh, what up, Dump?
the product still left the
Hey,
store.
who's here?
So I guess where I'm getting at here is, I mean, you're knowing allowing this stuff to leave the store, correct?
The level, yes.
So why would you do that?
Cause she ain't give a fuck.
I thought I was looking
Are you getting any kickback for that? Are they giving you anything for this product, or
Why?
how long you work for Burlington?
I started in March.
In March?
See, that's the problem right there. The fact is that you did all that. You let them people walk out there with them products, and you telling me you didn't make no profit off of that? I'm talking about. I would have said, look, y'all got to at least cut me a cut. I need some real cash. Hit me in the back. Hit me in the back aisle real quick. You feel me? I know this stuff ring up for $200. I'm gonna ring it up for $100 for nothing. Matter of fact, forget it. You don't gotta pay for nothing for real. Just give me $100, man. That's the only thing I'm asking for. Your stuff costs about $300, $200. You know, you gotta make some profit. You out here doing shit for the free ski. No, sir. No, sir. It cannot go. You gotta make some money off this. Yeah, don't you need a lawyer up?
Which they're going to provide us for all these transactions. So, I guess another question is, how do you pick and choose
Yeah, who to do it
who
with?
you're allowing to leave without paying?
Good question. Good question.
Because some of the things are associates that work here.
Two of them.
Two of them were definitely associates that we know of. Is it something they do that they told you about? Because, I mean, they coming up to you asking, I mean, do you know them from, like, the neighborhood? I mean, how do you know them?
Is she gonna get the snitching chat?
Two of them work. One of them I know.
That works here? Do you know them prior to working here? And then did they tell you that this goes on?
No.
Okay, she's solid.
You ever been arrested before?
No.
You ever been in trouble?
No.
Yeah, I understand though.
Alright, I know he's talking to some people, but as of right now, if this goes the way it is, it's a felony. You will have to if they do decide to prosecute, it's up to them.
They is.
They can turn around and be like, we'll work something out with you.
They're
I
not
have
working
no
out
control
none
over
with
that.
her.
If they do, the only thing I would definitely be cognizant of is that this is a felony. So they have a certain amount of time that they can report this without any.
Y'all think they gonna work out something with her, chat?
So
Let me
if
know.
they decide to work out a payment plan, which I have no control over at all,
Yes, she's still
and you
sure.
fail on that payment plan,
You good though.
they can
I'm
call
glad
it
you
right
here.
back. And with everything I have here, and after speaking with you, there's without doubt probable cause for a felony theft of $3,000. So if that's something that they allow to happen, again, I have no control.
$3,000.
It is something that you need to stay with, because
The case is over. You should have had a lawyer from the get go.
$1,000. You could almost be charged with
She just admitted to the crime,
fraud.
bro. She just admitted to the crime.
People to defraud Burlington. That's another.
Talk about they
problem.
gonna-
It's not just a theft of $3 grand because you didn't keep the product. You don't have it. You allowed it to walk out. So there's a charge on the books. It's called a scheme to defraud, which is you're facilitating it and other people are benefiting from it. Because you're not benefiting. You didn't get any of the product. It's not like it's sitting in the car waiting for you to get out. Unless you all are taking it and reselling it on the outside. I get it. Listen.
Look, chat, if you don't know, when I started this video, I said somebody steals like this for back to school shopping. Like I say, bro, back to school shopping and gets like that. And look, your parents got to do what you got to do to make sure you come back to school fresh. They're going to do the best they can. And if they got to steal something, they going to have to do it. You feel me? They going to lace up with the black Air Forces on and get ready to do work. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of parents it is. You feel me? Back to school is definitely a hard time.
I get it. Trust me, I understand that. But you also have to understand, too, that you're not talking a couple hundred, $3,000. You've been here since March.
Back to school is important. More than these people know who don't got kids.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to have to...
Arrest you.
I am going to be cordial, and I'm going to respect you. We're going to get everything we need from him. We're going to walk you out like normal. So you give us any indication that you're not going to cooperate, you're going in cuffs. You're going to go in cuffs at one point, but instead of what they call perp walking you to the store and embarrassing you in front of all these people, we can do it cordially, and then we can go outside, because this isn't going to be you get released here. You have to go. You're going to go to county. So you're going to buy that. I mean, if it's a misdemeanor, I can release you on scene. I can't. This is $3,000.
She Robin Hood. Yeah, she Robin Hood. Facts.
You're going to have to see a judge.
The uniform is crazy.
If you ain't got no record. What's that?
I got to stay tonight.
If it's a felony, if we don't get you down there quick enough, yeah. I can't undo that. But if you got a good record, no history, you know, it might be an ROR. That's up to the judge. Where do you stay at? Okay, so guess what? I'll take you out there. All right? Because I can take you to gun club, which means someone got to come all the way over here to coast to get you. I can take you out to the Glades, which is where we're supposed to take you. And then when you get out, you're right there. All right? I'm going to do as best I can, as long as you cooperate with us. And
He helping them out. He helping her out.
Then we can work. And he's with me. We got you. We can take care of this. But if you start acting up, cuffs and all the way through. All right?
In the locker.
In her vehicle.
All right.
She's got what she wants out of it. So if you want to go back to the sub with me and help me do the property real quick.
All right.
And then we can get her down where we got to go. Like I said, ma'am, if you cooperate, let's go this route. If you don't,
Well, you want to leave your stuff in the car?
the bag.
All right.
She's going to take a couple items that she needs and the rest of them.
Yeah. And every school I went to, man, our uniforms was Jordans, white plays, and Vans for 1 point. I'm talking about shoes, chat. That was the most important.
What's that?
It's the black Chevy
Yes,
Impala.
black Chevy Impala.
Yeah.
All right, you want to get that in the keys? This is me right here. We'll try and make it as comfortable as we can, right? It ain't built for comfort.
Better make that shit.
Hold on, we got one.
boy.
We're gonna double it up, which will give you a little bit more freedom, right?
You're gonna press charges, boy. Cause he definitely needed 2 tugs.
The employee was charged with grand theft and sentenced to 9 months of probation.
She better not get 2 cuffs. She better got 2 cuffs though. If she got 1 cuff, man, this man losing his job today. Let me see.
Make matters worse, while on probation, she was charged with petty theft after being caught stealing again. Talk about a lesson learned.
Oh, she addicted to stealing. Oh, she addicted to it. She addicted to it. She like the hustle. She like the grind. She like the, you know what I'm saying? She addicted to the hustle.